Ipob members showers prayer on Nnamdi Kanu after tweeting about injustice and true identity. Nigeria is a nation blessed with different kind of resources with great and knowledgeable individual to manage them. Nigerian identity is embedded in the constitution that governs it. The indigenous people of Biafran land Nnamdi Kanu in a bid to explain what identity and citizenship means made a tweet early this morning. The tweet reads thus: "A true nation comes with a strong sense of identity. That identity is citizenship, but it loses its meaning when a group of citizens is levied with unceasing injustice. This is what Nigeria does, and it enjoys it. In such situation, an alternative citizenship becomes imperative. The strength of a nation depends on how well the citizens are able to exercise their legal rights within the state without any fear or panic." The injustice Nnamdi Kanu is referring to in his tweet can simply be attributed to the refusal of governments to grant the Eastern people freedom. Recall, Nnamdi Kanu still has a case in court where he was charged for treason. He is an activist who thinks the people of the Eastern Nigeria should be granted freedom and be allowed to stay alone. He also believed the Obigbo massacre is not given a proper investigation and justice is not born made, as some people lost their lives and many others were injured. Also, quite a number of people are still being arrested. Remember that says an injustice to one is an injustice to all. Thank you for listening to this news. This is not the first time Nnamdi Kanu is coming up with something that is so great as this. If not because of the greed and stubbornness of this country will get more reasonable broadcast and tweeted messages from Nnamdi Kanu. These are the kind of information that comes from him that makes President Muhammadu Buhari's aide feel jealous and very much afraid that this man may lead these people to Biafra naturalization. Of course, yes. What else are they expecting? What else are they expecting? Do they expect them to just sit down, fold their two hands tight, and don't do anything about it? Of course, no. That can't happen. And it can never happen. The right thing must be done. The needful must be done. You understand? It must be done. So, let us give ourselves some sense of belonging. Let us give ourselves some sense of understanding and know who loves us and who doesn't love us. For the fact that this person is not my president doesn't mean that it's not useful to you. It can be more useful to you than even the president. Example, the Igbos in Lagos. The Igbos in Lagos, I tell you, are the highest employer of labor in Lagos. And they are the highest taxpayer in Lagos. And they own the highest assets in Lagos. Meaning that they have not only come to develop Lagos, but they have come to give Lagos a standard. A standard. And that is why if you are coming to Lagos to own a residence, then you should be ready to live up to the standard. If you cannot live up to standard, it means that your kind will not be accepted in Lagos. Who made it that to be like that? It's not the Lagosian. It's not the Igbos. Huh? It's not the Igbos. For crying out loud, it's the Igbos. So what are we arguing about? Why then, after all of this that the Igbos have done, they keep castigating them, criticizing them, calling them all sorts of names and all of that. Even when the Biafrans try to come up to give a helping hand, the next thing they do is to criticize them. Is to criticize them. It's not right. Completely wrong. Completely wrong. You see that? So, my viewers, despite all of this that has been going on, Nnamdi Kanu still chose to still give some helping hand to this country that is against him. Do you not, on the 26th, they said they commenced the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria is just wasting their time. They are just wasting their time. They should better get the courts engaged in reasonable hearing and leave Nnamdi Kanu alone, because there is nothing they can do to him. There is nothing they can do to him. They don't have Judge Nyako, or whatever her name is called, doesn't have an idea of who Nnamdi Kanu is and what is capable of. She's still very much confused. So let's should pay attention to other important cases and leave Nnamdi Kanu alone, because there is nothing they can do to him. Nnamdi Kanu is far ahead of this country. It's not a joke. It's a serious issue. You go and make your findings, and you know what I'm telling you that is true. Do you understand? So our country is doing all of these things because they know fully well what Nnamdi Kanu is capable of. After promising him all said and done, Nnamdi Kanu still turned them down. What are we saying? It turned them down. Of course. And that's how it should be. That's how it should be. So let them keep trying. So, my viewers, what is your take on this news? Deem it fit to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.